Let's see if Shenseea will get the mood up.
Yay! Whoa! You're not for putting a party.
No, we will. We will, Jobs. We will.
Yo.
We will put this part in.
I miss my impressions. I need to bring it back.
That was really spot on though.
What
was that? Yeah, I was just about to ask.
I wonder IG video them man.
She was singing.
Oh.
And that song there?
She didn't sing that song there?
I know which song with the piano and the harp.
No, another one.
1,000 years. Or something like that.
So?
I don't remember. I'm sorry. Yeah, it just came to me. I just remember. Okay, whatever.
Why am I not think of that one day? Yeah, look fit?
I'm not. I queue up this clip.
No.
Why?
She had this to
more
say.
like it's mixed with more melodies and trap and different sounds. Back in the days, you will hear like a steel or a little drum, and then an artist is just like doing this slow, like dun dun dun. The type of music we're doing now, it goes like this. It's more flowy on the beat. Yeah, you feel me? So, but what I'm doing now is like, when I came to America, it's like when I go to the clubs, people are still enjoying the old school dancehall. The new dancehall has not broken ground here. So
It has not.
it has not. There's a lot of artists who came up that you don't know about. I'm just lucky to be one of them that has, you know, a image and a face that I market myself in a certain type of way where, you know, other people get to know about me, you know, because I have been doing new school dancehall. But ever since I came here in America, I said, wait, how are you guys still listening to these songs and be like, oh, this is the jam? Like, we hardly even listen to that.
Absolutely true.
How are you guys still stuck on this type of music? Don't get me wrong, vintage, very legendary.
It'd be like us going around the country. They're like, I said a hip. Huh? You're like,
It's the same thing.
yeah.
It's the same thing. So I take it up on myself to be like, nah, I gotta help my culture expand and help you guys catch on to what's happening down here. So I try to mix both.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's what Shenseea had to say. Can we get more singing jobs to bring up the spirits?
We're not for do that, but
Can I just say this before you start? It's tough talking about a Shenseea nowadays. It really is, without coming off like a pick pan or. Because I see that some people group me up with certain other people. Say, yo, them man love pick pan and talk shit about Shenseea.
when somebody tag you to it,
Yeah, people love do them thing and say,
which is so unfair, and I think that's the problem too. Like, you know, people don't know if compartmentalize and, you know, like really put people fairly, and I think that's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah, so that's why even with topics concerning Shenseea, we try our best not to talk on her.
Yeah,
because one we see certain things that she do as marketing plies, and it don't really involve anything concerning music. And it's like we just sit through them thing there very clearly. Two, when you do talk about them, it's almost like you are picking on her. It's like, but it seemed like said like you have some sort of agenda against her. I said it went back to something that I said about her, I think years ago. Say it just always got difficult to talk about her because you just have them set of people that will just hate her. And then you have the people them that have certain critical things to say about her. But it all get rolled up same way in the hate barrage said way. You know,
but
them just hate her just to hate her.
That is coming from somebody who love her. So a fan will always, if you say something bad about the person that you love, to the fan you're hating, whether it's a fair critique or not.
Right.
So that's it.
This is where comments like these come into play now, because even like what she say, yeah, so fans of hers can clearly point out say certain things what she has said don't make no sense.
Oh, so you're gonna kick it out?
Yeah. the sentiment about what is being played there and what people like over there outside of the bubble
Outside of Jamaica, in America,
is
North America.
true. It's what we've been saying. It's what several people have been saying. Right? You can actually go over there and get a reality check and a rude awakening. So that is true. But when she is going to paint the picture that she was some ambassador for dancehall on her sojourn over to stateside, the people know, and even our fans know. If we really want to be fair and honest, know that that's not true. It's not true. Remember the podcast that me and you did?
Yeah.
They talk about the podcast what she did that talk about she want to try body sex and all them things.
Oh
there.
gosh. Yes.
Yeah, and remember what also was spoken about during that podcast about she saying she do her 5 years in a dance hall and she pretty much done what she do, but she want to go to what she really want to do, which is pop. What has been the main problem that people seem to have with our music nowadays? It seems...
But based on even the podcast that she's doing, Shenseea is twanging. Shenseea is don't have. There's no core of Jamaicanness to Shenseea.
No man,
and
to be fair, I was watching the podcast, the episode that they posted.
You watching entire one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the one that they put on the YouTube channel is like 43 minutes or whatever.
So you watch all of that?
Yeah, and
You
them
can give
ask
us a fair
her.
perspective on that.
They
Go
asked her.
well, this clip though,
Them said something
that
like
clip.
people are bash her about the accent and whatever, so she do so Jamaican again or whatever, and she's like, the accent can't go nowhere. Like she literally say it in a pot up on the podcast. Like she say it nah go nowhere. Like,
But that's the
dead.
problem.
But she say over here, people don't understand me when I speak. How I speak.
That's the problem.
She constantly have to repeat herself, so she prefers.
That's
to
the problem.
speak
That's the
that
problem.
way so that they understand.
That's the problem. That's the problem because you can talk English without having an American
That's
accent.
my thing. Look to Bolt as an example.
You can speak English without having
twang.
an American
But I mean,
accent. And to say that,
You're
and to
around
say
them
that,
for a while, so you might sound like them a bit. But
no, that's not true. That's not
you
true.
You can. If you're around somebody
I
for
have
a while, you
family
can sound
members
like
who live Brooklyn, Bronx, live in New York, work at Bronx Hospital. And that lady, even when she's talking to her American compatriots or American counterparts, there is no American in it, and she speaks standard English.
Look to Bolt as an example. And the
30,
thing is with
40
her,
plus years, sorry.
So
40
both not
plus
sound like
years.
him twang sometimes?
No,
Yes, he does.
In the beginning.
in the beginning. But now when you hear him speak,
Yeah.
when even at the soccer aid, when you see him at certain post-match interviews, it's standard English.
And this is what it was so egregious for her coming from this clip where she's talking about. So yes, so she said that
Don't sound angry.
but she
I'm
said
trying not to sound like come off with a certain energy.
Yeah,
No.
kind of sound over there for true.
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Yeah.
But they this clip that they post though, I was like, even if based on what you're saying, and I think I've seen her said the same thing to where she tired of repeating herself and blah 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 and whatever. But I was watching other I think she did a Vogue one. What is Vogue?
I don't
Where
know.
she that talk about is it expensive, and then she had to make comparison between like a cheap item or a cheap item or a expensive item. I'm thinking it's Vogue. Hold on, let me just double check. Oh, it's actually Cosmopolitan. So it's an expensive taster. So she did something when she was trying to do like what's expensive and versus what's not. She can tell the difference of what it, or she can identify expensive things.
All right, yeah, get
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
All right, taking a break out of this podcast to big up our sponsor, Pure 24. Summer's right around the corner. It's time to really think about making better choices. Pure 24 is an easy and delicious choice when it comes to getting your body what it needs. As we said, we're in the summer season, and anything you can do to boost your immune system is a definite plus, and you can do that with one scoop of their powders, a sip of their tea, or even some of their yummy gummies. Visit their website at pure24store.com. Their product ship all across the world. And you don't know, say you can use the code The Fix to get 15% off all purchases. That's promo code The Fix to get 15% off all purchases. Use a link in the description of all our videos. It's right there. And the gummies, they're the only gummies you need for a better life. Shout out to Pure 24.
This podcast is also brought to you by Stella Printer Limited, providing stellar service for all your printing needs. They do white format, digital and offset printing, flexographic printing, textbook, magazine, brochure, flyers, customized stationeries, whatever you need printed, they can do it. Check out their website at stellajm.com, and you can also check them out on Instagram at StellaJM Limited.
But yeah, why you have a problem with the accent in the
especially based off this clip. She's saying that she's trying to be an ambassador for Jamaican music, and she don't sound Jamaican, and there's like a complete disconnect there for me, because you want to be an ambassador, fair and fine, separate and apart from all the things she said about, you know, what you're not gonna pull up Jamaican people so not Jamaican, sorry, Caribbean people so dumb and whatever. But it's like, you want to be an ambassador, a cultural ambassador for Jamaica.
According to what she said.
According to what she said right
and
here.
And
don't sound Jamaican. And that to me, it kind of just blow my mind. When I was watching the clip too, it's just like, really?
Like, when you look back on all Bob Marley interview them,
them have
they'd stop Jamaican.
Exactly.
Can't hide.
And that's the point. Like, and I get it. I get that it's annoying. I get that it's whatever. And to be honest, the younger generation, our age and up, our age and younger, we grow up on cable TV. We grow up on Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, all them something. At one point, I was even accused of it too. But you grow up and you realize that, well, you can speak standard English without having the American accent to it. And it's just trying
He's
to...
doing it right now.
And it's trying to find that balance. And the thing is, and to me, it's like... It speaks of the identity crisis that Shenseea is having in her music. This clip alone, she wants to be Jamaican because she knows that Jamaican is the specialness and the uniqueness to her. Yet still trying so hard, desperately, to still be an American and trying to assimilate into their culture. And it's such a disconnect. The identity culture is like, the identity crisis is like, it's fighting. And it's like, may I say, you want to be a Jamaican cultural ambassador. Everybody wanted you to be. Most Jamaicans wanted you to be a cultural ambassador, but you are the disconnect there of trying to even assimilate. So the things that you do and the things that you say, you want to be pop princess, the anal sex, the curious, the things.
She wants to be part of them.
You want to be a part of them. So how are you wanting to be a part of them, but and yet still wanting to be a cultural ambassador?
Criticisms of our music.
Yeah.
You sound like you want to be part. It sound like your music sound interchangeable with any other doll them.
City girl.
Like that's how it came off.
Yeah.
Right? I agree with you, Ari. If the tonguing thing, me I got answer that when you ask her question, Jobs, it sounds like she trying.
Yeah.
Like she try talk like that.
Yeah.
Because my thing with it is, if you sound so in an interview or whatever, as long as in your music or like on your social media page or whatever, you still stick to your roots or
She's
whatever.
She's only Jamaican in her freestyle.
Exactly, that's the only way you hear the accent. But it don't bother me as much in the interview.
But in the pop song and the commercial, in the songs that she's trying to sell, she's American. So very American. The sound is very American.
Yeah, the point that you brought up.
So she do that, and that
based
is it.
On the music.
She do the throwaway patois thing where she said, "Yeah, it's very much a part of us." Yeah, like. Of course, me a Jamaican. What do you mean? But then when you do that as a throwaway to say yes, it's still there, but then go back into the twanging, it's like a what do you call it now? Like a prop, a shtick. something that you can just go in and out of. Like it's not core to who you are. And I get it. Most young people really are very Americanized. We say nigga now. That's not a Jamaican thing. That's very much a cultural thing.
Bro.
And sometimes some people feel like they have to be like them in order to fit in. Maybe that's what she's thinking. Like maybe they will accept me if I'm like them.
But then I think the thing is that they don't want that. They don't want that.
Because they want the
if they're so stuck on the American, don't get it twisted in. I think they know the new sound. They like the new sound, you know. They know the new sound. Sorry, they know of the new sound. But they don't like it. That's why they're stuck on the 90s and the early 2000s, because that was the difference and the breakup in the black music scene in America. You know, so there's something coming out. That's why Afrobeat. When I realize that Afrobeat guns skyrocket out of here.
Of course.
Afrobeat has overlap and take over. When me say,
I like that Harry's talking more. I can't say that.
Them still like a call the name, though.
Yeah.
It just add Harry to it now.
Just add Harry to it now. So you stop talk.
But they're valid points.
They are
valid points. I can't disagree really.
Yeah.
But I still think she's in a phase where she's figuring things out.
I think so too.
She's
made some missteps.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think the main thing here, and let's just cut through it. She want to be a celebrity. I don't think our main objective is being a musician or artist. She wants to be a celebrity. And she's been making several moves that points towards that. And kudos to her.
When you mean a celebrity, what you mean?
A celebrity just being known and
like
famous.
popular.
Yeah, popular. Not necessarily being known as an artist. She not really in it for the love of the music.
Maybe that's all part of the plan, you know.
Essentially.
But be popular, get known in the circle, and then you listen to my music.
But the thing is, what you guys saying about she trying to figure it out?
It's too late for that?
No, it's just that that's why the new manager is there for. The new manager is supposed to help guide her. He's supposed to have it figured out.
Right.
And if not figured out, but he's supposed to be there to guide. And it's just like...
Disagree.
Wait, him not figured it out?
That's the idea, but...
You notice I said supposed to, right?
Yeah.
I did say supposed to.
Yeah.
He's supposed to figure it out.
You're supposed to have your team where you work with.
Who have an idea of like, okay, all right, this is how we're going to do it. Yes, you mean you're trying it don't work out. Yes, fair and fine. But you're supposed to know exactly the plan. And from it, the plan, and I think they've been pivoting now, because the plan as always, especially from the album that she dropped, 2021? I can't remember. But yeah, the album that she dropped, she was trying to incorporate or ingratiate herself into the American sound.
2022.
Or 2020, yeah.
I think last year, man.
Yeah. So the plan was to always be to ingratiate herself in the sound of America. A year ago. Alpha 2022, right? March 11, 2022. My bad.
Yeah.
It was first half of last year. So she was trying to ingratiate herself into the American sound, and then it never connecting the way that it was supposed to. And them say, all right, let's go back, and then them hear her fans say, when she go overseas, like I've heard like 3 people who fans of Shenseea, but them, you know, a TikTok video and them say like, what's happening with her? Like the same sentiments that we've been saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, them a go over there and them a change her to fit into the American sound, and that's not why her core audience love her.
Yeah.
So are they risking there is almost like a bet that they're doing. They're betting, they're risking losing the core fans in order to try and get more fans.
Yeah.
Is it working?
Is it working? I don't know.
Clearly not. It don't seem to be working, because they seem like a backtracking. She said she was finished with dancehall.
And she drop a song where
She said that was all that she can do. And she wants to do what she really wants to do is pop.
That's her exact quote. I doubt.
That's essentially what
he's not misquoting her because I remember the article.
So these comments now come off as fairly confusing. It wasn't that you're trying to be an ambassador for dancehall, for the new school. You wanted to do pop. That's what you said.
Yeah.
You've now realized, say, oh, this pop thing is not working.
The album had pop songs.
Yeah, it did. Some of them sound nice. Fair.
But he never take off the way that they
Lick
expected
went
it to take off.
Quadruple copper. It never really do what it was supposed to do, what they thought it would do.
Yeah.
Is anybody, like in here, and they play that song?
If nobody played the song?
Yeah.
Well, it seemed like if them play it, she owe them money. remember the Vanilla Ice made a song. Like there's a movie, I'm trying to remember, it was a Hangover. He's like, they're like, do the song, sing the song. He's like, dude, every time that song plays, I've owed money. So with the Caribbean, the soca artists, we are her. So every time she plays that song they play, she owe money.
I just want to see her win though.
Yeah, of course.
I want to see her win.
But
That's
she just have to figure out exactly what it is. So if she want the pop, she have to just make a full-on effort to do pop. But it's just like, how?
Yeah, the pop, get yourself in the best rooms with best pop writers and producers.
That's, yeah.
Man, just make good songs. Like, separate and apart from what she wants to do. Like, the songs haven't been the best.
No.
The ones you put out there was...
The Curious, you can see that it was definitely a response. A reaction of the fans. To the fans. Like, what
look at me, look, I'm in the red, green, and gold. Marina.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not what we meant.
Ain't that Jamaican enough for you?
Well, R.I.P. to me brother we gone. Before them cut me life shot, me prefer run a remand. So me light up a slip for some, me burn up a Sam. Now have no money fi go school, but yet still we can. Although the pressure turn up and I burn up we calm. White wall and box color, yo brother we gone.
No fight, I'm in a talk punching. Me a drown in a tears, but my love for them. I go say a change when things don't go for them way. I go around this but my brave. Different thing now work nowadays.
Pain in our hearts, we let it flow. Stubborn inside, we said goodbye. Since we let go,